You know, I've been thinking about the violence Christians have perpetrated over the years and centuries, and it really makes me furious to think about Christians lifting a hand or a weapon against anybody in the name of God. To me, when you do that, you're saying you know better than God, and that God isn't strong enough to handle it himself. It is pretty upsetting. Recently, Casper, one of the commenters on one of my videos, pointed out how Roman Catholics in his area used to teach that it was okay to kill homosexuals, and it was actually their duty. And I was at a loss for words for a time, because if you take the testimony of the Old Testament, yeah, you could come to that conclusion. But when you look in the New Testament, all the apostles ever did was discuss these issues which brought wrath upon them. They didn't take them into their own hands. They didn't lift swords to the gays. They didn't go after the heretics or the pagans or even the Jewish people who refused to accept Christ. They merely spoke and dealt with whatever happened, whether it was persecution or not. I think the true test of faith is letting God handle it, even if it doesn't seem to be going the way that we think God would want it to go. We can speak about it, we can protest, we can do a lot of things, but we can't take it into our own hands, because at that point we're assuming the position of God's enforcer, and God doesn't need us. We need him. It's completely backwards. And it's almost like people are more about pushing the positions of Christianity than letting Christianity push the truth. It's no wonder that there are legions of people against Christianity, knowing that madmen can get to the top of the pile and start controlling those underneath them with proclamations of divine messages and divine knowledge that leads them to put the blood of another on their hands. It's completely insane. And I thought maybe I should say that, because I understand the frustration and the animosity directed towards us as Christians when viewing the history of it. And I believe the only way to combat that is with the truth. These are hard times to be living in as a Christian, not because we're persecuted, but because Christianity itself has become a cancer to the truth in many cases. All we can do is stand and deliver the message that is the same message that has been shared since Christ sent out the apostles, and that is, he is the way. Love God and love your neighbor, even your enemies. It's a tough road. It's a lot tougher than raising a shotgun or a rifle or a knife to someone who we know is a sinner. It's frustrating not to be able to take that into our own hands, but it's liberating to know that Christ will overcome, and already has. Well, until next time, happy Jesus Day. God bless and peace out.